bang, 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 bang. Is it the cops or what? We're like, oh shit. So we look through the window and it's the Mexican American guy. And he's like, let me in, let me in. So he schooled us right away. He said, look, turn the lights off, turn the TV off. You don't need to flush your drugs. They're not going to get in. They don't have a warrant. They can't get a warrant that quick. There's too many apartments. If they knock on the door, just don't answer it. Yeah, we were all like thinking he's full of shit. They're probably going to just knock the door down any second. But it did pass. It did pass. They came and knocked, and they went on and knocked next door, and they went on their way. So we have a tense situation in this place. We're laying low. And at the end of the night, he says, look, because you and your friends protected me, me and my brothers have got your back. And I had no idea what that meant. So a few months later, he says, one of my brothers wants to meet you. I go over to the street. There's all these lowrider showcase cars on the road. Goes to the door. His brother answers the door. He's got no hair, and he's just looking at me, scrunching his face. You know, he was this pale, skinny English guy at his door all of a sudden. I imagine that's what he's thinking. I got talking, and then he starts buzzing off my accent. He's like, damn, you talk funny. I guess you are from England. Come in and meet my homies. They got the biggest TV I've ever seen in my life. They got a little TV showing all the comings and goings on the street outside. In case the cops are coming, they're going to know in advance. And then I did a double take because on top of the TV, I'm like, all right, I've seen one of them before. Hold on a minute. Yeah, it was in a Rambo movie. They got a rocket-propelled grenade launcher on top of the TV. Yeah. So I knew they were lethal people. I didn't fully understand that they were the New Mexican Mafia until it was years later when they were on the news. And I go over to the brother's house. I'm dropping the Mexican American guy off, and the whole neighborhood is blacked out. And the police are out with light ones guiding the traffic. And they're all being brought out by the feds in a SWAT team. And it was news headlines that night. New Mexican Mafia, most powerful mafia in Arizona at the time. Killed witnesses, trying to kill police, trying to kill the head of the Department of Corrections. And I would have got caught in that raid, basically, if I'd been there a little bit earlier. So, yeah, that's how I knew they were the guys who had my back.
Wow. That's pretty incredible, the fact that you were mixed up with those guys. And at what point, where were you when you saw all this going down? Had you already been locked up at that point, or where were you at that point?
I started getting the ecstasy out of LA in the 1990s, around 96, 97. By 98, 99, the people are bringing the ecstasy over from Holland. Sammy the Bull, he got SWAT team raided and arrested a year or two before me. I got arrested on May 16, 2002.